Hello and greetings, YouTube universe. It is I, the Wolf Gamer 25, and we are back once again for another riveting segment of Figure Friday. You know, that specific time and special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of all kinds, shapes, colors, sizes. You better believe anything of the sorts you're gonna find anything like that are you gonna find on this channel right here. Now, as you guys know, we here at this Wolfpack, we wish to be able to take care of one another and to show it, because as you know, a Wolfpack is the strongest and more, how can I put this, more loving and everything when it's together, because that's what makes a successful Wolfpack run as one. And I'm happy to say that I'm very proud of this Wolfpack, of how much it's grown so far. And hey, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has joined the Wolfpack and who has howled and ran with me. But before the holiest moments, as you know, we also at the Wolfpack also wish to make sure you guys are keeping healthy. So if you haven't already, please do your boy a favor, or even a snack if you want to, because as you know, we do have time tonight. So please go and my apologies. Go ahead and help yourself, and I'll be here waiting. But I did leave my drink over there, and I'm very, very upset about it. So I'm gonna go run and get that real quick. I'll be right back. Don't move now. Well, unless you gotta go and get your drink or your snack. In that case, go ahead. Okay. Lovely. Alrighty. Just move this just a little bit. Perfect. That's better. That's interesting messages, actually. Okay, no, that's interesting. But I would also very much, before we before we get into the nitty gritty, I want to say, for those of you guys who have watched the Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian, I was actually lucky enough to finish the season finale today, and I'm oh man, I gotta tell you, it really blew me away. I mean, it was amazing, stupendous. It had no shortage of action, adventure, a lot of drama, and you know what? I speak the truth when I say this. It brought me to tears. I ain't gonna lie, it really did. Don't you dare! Chelsea, you have my word. Not one spoiler is going to be spoken on this channel. That's one thing I tried to stray away from, and I'm telling you right now, I give you my word, not one spoiler is going to be issued. Not one. I promise. But really, it was just an all-around epic finale, and you're welcome. You're very welcome. But I do hope that you do get caught up on it, because your mind, I'm going to tell you right now, your mind is going to be right here, but right after you watch it, it's going to be up there, you know, maybe on the ceiling, maybe in the sky. Either way, it's definitely going to be up there. As you can see from right here, we have hit the 3-minute marker, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. So if you're not already, I invite you to sit back, relax, you know, take a deep breath, and just fall out, you know, because of course after a very hard day, because I know everybody had a hard day and I know everybody has a lot of hard days, I just want you guys to be able to relax with me and help me to enjoy the content, because as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So I do hope that you're ready, because tonight's episode is going to be, how can I put this, very warm, you know, if I had to give one word to describe it, because in a way it is going to be warm. It's going to give you a warm feeling to an extent, you know, to an extent it's going to give you a warm feeling, but you'll get it whenever I start talking about it, you know, when I start talking about the characters. And again, the music that I'm listening to, I don't own any copyrights to it. It's not my music. I'm simply using it for the background effect, and all copyrights and all that good stuff go to the artist who is putting out the nice beats right now. And for those of you guys who didn't know, it's It's a sort of lo-fi, but at the same time, type of Tokyo mix and things like that. I mean, I've actually come to recently really like that kind of music because it helps you relax, really, especially if you want to meditate. But I'm babbling. So tonight we're going to be introducing two new figures, but like in the last stream of Professor X and Magneto, these two will come in a double pack, and I'm going to try to introduce them one at a time, and I'm going to try my best to cover one person because I want to help build up the suspense, just to help you guys be surprised just as much as I was when I saw them on the shelf, and I'm happy to say that I picked them up. But and like I said, he keeps you guessing. But both we'll be delving back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe to introduce a real. He's a fighter, but at the same time, he's a firefighter. So keep that in mind. And it's also the other one is going to be introducing simply as I've dubbed the name the Bayou Badass. And there's a reason for that. Like I said, we're gonna get into each character. We're gonna talk a little bit about their history. I'll show you guys, showcase the figures just like I always do, and I'll include some interesting and fun facts about each character. So, why don't we just get into the nitty gritty? But before that, let me just get another swiggity swig here. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Yes, okay. Let me just put it over here. Maybe that way I can go over here. Yeah. Okay, so first up, I thought that we could go ahead and take a trip into the land down under. Now, there is a reason for that, is because we're going to introduce a mutant with the uncanny ability to manipulate and control one of Mother Nature's most dangerous elements, but at the same time, a very beautiful element. And to me, it's the element that I feel most connected with, because you know how there's speculations about people who connect to certain elements, earth, water, fire, air, stuff like that. And to me, I feel like I connect with this one just a whole lot more, mainly because just whenever I see it, I feel just like I said in the beginning, I feel warm, and I'll let you guys know. So, as I said, this particular individual, he does control the ability of fire. And of course, that name, he has two names. One of them being his human alias name, and of course the other is, the name that he was given to himself. That name, folks, is Saint John Allardyce. But he did go by another name, aka Pyro. That's right, folks, Pyro. Now, I only showed half of it because, like I said, I wanted to keep the other one to help give you guys some suspense. But that's right, folks. The Firebender of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is here, and he's joining the Wolfpack tonight. Just get him out. And I thought ahead, and I cut the devil's tape, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about struggling with it. Yes, beautiful. Whew. I just want to take a minute to appreciate the cardboard art that you got right here. That is awesome. I really love when they put extra detail with the figures themselves because it gives them more character. Okay, let me get you out of there. Awesome. That is crazy. That is very cool. Very cool. Here he is. There he is, folks. As I said, the Firebender of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Pyro. And I must say, he looks great. Now, as I said, the little history about this fine firefly. Born in the land down under, known as, of course, Sydney, Australia. Born into he was given a complex name, yes, but he took it upon himself to sort of, dumb it down or shorten it. And of course, by that name, just to be called just John, simply John. And he was a mutant, as I said. He possesses the power to psionically control the element of fire. But the catch is that he can't generate it. Like, he can't just instantly snap his fingers and then the flame would be right there. The point of this the suit that he's rocking right here is one of the many things that help him to sort of create the flame, and that's really all that the suit has to do. Because from there, he is able to manipulate and basically make the fire dance and do whatever he wants it to. And that's one of the very cool things about him. And the first time that I remember seeing this particular mutant was actually in oh, what was it? It's because I know I saw him in the X-Men cartoon, but at the same time I saw him in the second X-Men movie. It was where he was with the X-Men for a while, and then he changed sides, and then of course he went with Magneto. But I want to get into the history about him. So, um, as I said, this is being that he controls the fire psionically, which of course is why he wears the flamethrower on his backside right here. Now, it provides the flame, which of course he can control. However, once in his teen years, it actually began to is when his abilities, like being able to control the fire, had actually emerged for the very first time. It was when the first time he saw it. And the thing about that is that he couldn't find uh, very practical use for it, because it's not every day that you wake up and then you find out you can control the element of fire, and then you think to yourself, what can this do? What can this do to help, I don't know, benefit the world? But the thing is that he knew that he could not use it in a way to sort of help as so much as more just cause chaos or destroy, because unfortunately fire is an uncontainable force of nature, and like him, he thought of himself as a sort of a firebender, because he didn't want to control. He didn't want to, sort of bottle up the fire ability. He wanted to be able to let it run free, and basically is when he adapted the name of Pyro. And what was cool about it is that after a time he had spent in Southeast Asia, he met the mutant named Mystique. Now, during that time, he was actually later recruited into the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood, of course, is the faction that Magneto runs with. The ones, of course, that contain the sort of evil mutants. Magneto, uh, Mystique, Sabretooth, Toad, all of those guys, really, all those guys. And he took it under consideration, and he took the job as a professional criminal. I know. In which, of course, he fought against the likes of the X-Men, of course, but after a few times, he even fought against the Avengers. I can't say for certain how that battle turned out, but I know it was definitely one to remember, especially for the ages. But one ill opportunity after the other, it actually led him to come into contact with something known as the virus. It was called the legacy virus. Now, what unfortunately ultimately it did him in and it killed him, but he was later resurrected, and of course to fight against the good guys once again. I didn't get a chance to read too much into that story because I didn't want to issue too many spoilers, because like I said, I don't want to issue any spoilers on this channel. But I must say he's a very complex character, and I highly suggest that you read a lot more about him, because he's just awesome. Because he controls the fire that I feel most connected to, the element that I'm connected to, the fire. Because, you know, here's a small fun fact about me. I was actually given the nickname Pyro. That's true, and the only reason I say that is because I like to play with fire. You know, um, now not to say that I was a bad kid growing up. It's just like there would be times that I would take like a box of like a little matchbook of matches. I'd light one, and then all of a sudden I'd light the whole thing up and just watch it. I'd put it in a pot, and then I just watch I'd watch them just burn out. I really don't know why. I just felt a deeper connection to it. But that's just me, folks. Some interesting facts about Mr. Pyro here is the fact that the thing that brought him back was actually known as like it was a sort of alien techno-organic virus to combat the legacy virus within him. I don't know what the alien race that saved him was, but I'm happy to say they brought him back again to fight once more. And of course, he after the brief stint that I told you about in Southeast Asia was when he became a very successful writer, mostly of gothic romance novels and things like that. But his first appearance was actually in the Uncanny X-Men issue number 141. Man, he was a very complex and interesting character. I'll tell you that right now. Lovely. Now, it does come with a few accessories. Comes with one interchangeable head. Come on out, interchangeable head. And of course, what is the villain without the villainous smile? I know, kind of creepy, huh? Especially with the red eyes, it kind of makes him look like a bug. But he also comes with a pair of flames. And of course, I'm assuming that these will go on his hands, you know? You guys look at them. I love when they add more detail to the characters and things like that, because these things, heck, I might be able to use just for something else. Like, heck, one of my other figures. I mean, heck, I know I have a scorpion up there. These might go badass for them, huh? Huh? Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do to introduce the other character, what I'm gonna have to do is put the plastic part back into the box. And I know it seems like a headache, but like I said, it's definitely worth it. So let me just do that. Bring it over here. Okay. No, Pyro, just wait right there, will you? Don't move. Here, hold your fires. Hold your fires. Okay. So now we're gonna change directions, and we're gonna head into the U.S. and step foot on U.S. soil, and of course, more specifically, Mississippi, to introduce another mutant who made her debut in. Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. My nose is itching. Whew. Oh, my nose itch. In the Avengers Annual issue number 10, I believe it was, in the summer of 1981, who is part of us, who, as I said, this is just for those of you guys who didn't really know what the true definition is of these things. She's part of a subspecies called mutants. Mutants are basically just other people who were born with natural gifts and superhuman abilities to make them, different from other people. But as I said, that's just for those who were, didn't know or have never really explored the fact that what mutants really are. They're more than just people who are different. Yes, it's true that people who are different, but there's a reason they're different. It's because they possess powers, But this particular individual, hailing from Caldecott County in Mississippi, and who in the X-Men team is known as the self-described Southern Belle. And of course, she started out as a runaway, but I'm pleased to say that she'll be joining us tonight in the Wolfpack. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big Wolfpack welcome to Anna Marie, aka Marvel's Rogue. That's right, folks. The Rogue is here. That's right. The Real Bayou Beauty and the Bayou Badass has joined the Wolfpack. So let's get her, let's get her into her history and make her feel welcome, huh, guys? Oh wow, she's actually got a twist tie on her. Oh wait, no, she don't. I'm sorry. Wait, no, she didn't. Okay, that's just a skirt. Sorry. Come on out, Rogue. Come here. Okay, let me go ahead and get her accessories out too. Come on, there you go. Okay, beauty. Now put some plastic here. Okay. Okay, here she is. There she is, folks. Come on, there you go. Rogue. The true Bayou Beauty of the X-Men. Now, I just want to take a minute, folks. This is, she is definitely, hands down, my favorite in the X-Men team, and of course, one of my favorite Marvel female characters. Now, it's true, this isn't her X-Men attire, the whole yellow and green scheme with the jacket, but I'm just happy to say that I have her on my team, and ever since I saw her the first time in the X-Men cartoon series, I don't know why. She's always become my favorite, really. I'm sorry, I don't mean to gush. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. But we're straying. We're just moving on. But yeah, she was born to parents, Owen and Priscilla, who actually married very early in their lives. Unfortunately, they were living in a hippie commune, if you will. Now, she also enjoyed the attention of her aunt Carrie, and on her mother's side. Yes, the aunt Carrie's on her mother's side. So that's just little tidbit in there. She spoke a couple of different languages, including colloquial English and of course French. But she was the rebellious child who eventually, as I said, she ran away she ran from home as a teenager. But as I said, being that's how she started out as a runaway, she was actually eventually adopted by Mystique. Yes, it's true, folks. She was adopted by the devious Mystique. And of course, she started out as a runaway, but she grew up as a villain. And after, of course, she actually used her abilities to absorb another mutant's powers and her memories. Of course, that mutant in particular was Miss Marvel. Now, that during the time when she had absorbed her powers, it gave her superhuman strength, flight, and of course her Kree abilities. Because the Kree abilities are things that give Miss Marvel her natural powers and gifts. But that's Miss Marvel. We're not talking about Miss Marvel. We're talking about this Bayou Beauty right here. But during that time, she did reform after all the evil things that she did, and she had made her way into the arms of the X-Men. And of course, they made her one of the most how can I put this, most prominent, if I could say, one of the most prominent members of the team. Unfortunately, a psychic scan given by Professor X wasn't in the cards due to the fact that she had clashing human and Kree proportions in her psyche and in her mind. And unfortunately, she just a mind scan just wasn't in the cards. But that's not to say the Professor X did not, he didn't push her away. He never pushed her out the door. He simply welcomed her into the school of the Charles Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. My apologies. And this making her a long time sort of veteran member of the team. And during that time, she had been on many missions, and she did have an on and off love and sort of hate relationship with her lover and, well, her eventual husband, of course, Remy LeBeau, and of course Gambit. That's of course for you guys who didn't know, because it's true, she did adopt the full name as Anna Marie LeBeau. That's right, folks. They did tie the knot, but I don't want to spoil anything other than the fact that I spoiled that, and I do apologize for fresh my big mouth. But some very interesting and cool facts about her that I did find out is that she was actually in a crossover series with Street Fighter. Now, during that time, it was mostly just Ryu, Chun-Li, and Bison. That's who it was, M. Bison. And during that time, the deal with that whole crossover was during the fact that Bison was actually offering Rogue here a chance to turn a human again. Although Ryu and Chun-Li didn't really believe that was possible because they knew what she was and they knew what she could do, Rogue, if I remember right, she turned him down and just went on with it. But that's just me. I apologize. And back in the year 1991, I found out something cool is the fact that she was a Marvel cover girl. Now, I do apologize, folks, because it might get a little different. Because back in those times, Marvel had actually released cover girl calendars for the Marvel ladies, and Rogue here, she was a cover girl, really, and she looked very nice, very nice. That's all I'm gonna say. And there is a series. I'm sorry. There's actually a series known as Mr. and Mrs. X, and of course, as I said, this features Rogue and of course her husband Gambit. I know it may seem like a little bit, it's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith type feel, but at the same time, it's not. It's a completely different story and just way different. So I'm just saying. But as I said, she did come with accessories. She's got 2 interchangeable hands. I know it may look different, but they're open palms. Yeah, that's basically what they look like, both of them. And of course, she did come with 1 interchangeable face. Unfortunately, it looks like she's a little bit upset. which I don't really know why she's upset because, I mean, she's here. I mean, she's joining the wolf pack, so I don't know why she'd be upset. There you go. But as you can see, as I said, she's rocking the green suit that she's got here because it's not her normal X-Men attire. I know that that's from this. I believe this is the Uncanny X-Men look that she was given. I do apologize if that's wrong. I'm sorry. But oh man. But I just want to say I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right there, and I want to say thank you to everybody who came to see me. Thank you for everybody who joined me tonight. I appreciate the comments, Chelsea. And as I said, not one spoiler is going to be issued. But if you like, feel free to hit the follow button when it does appear here. Feel free to sample either one of these fine videos here when they do appear. And I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, folks, to keep safe, keep your hands washed, wear your mask, okay? And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves. And for those dealing with the cold out there, stay warm, okay? One more thing. I almost forgot. After here, I am definitely going to be streaming tonight. I can't say what I'm going to be streaming. And that's actually, the stream is going to be a little bit later. I can't say when, but for those of you guys who follow my Instagram and my Twitch, make sure you are have those notifications ready, and hope you enjoy the stream after we leave here. And again, feel free to hit the follow button when it does be here. Sample one of these boys if you want. And until next time, guys, hey, I'll see you next week's episode because it is going to be very, very cool. And until next time, guys, hey, the Wolf Pack, and I love every single one of y'all. Peace.